Hello, everybody.
everyone.
Welcome to day 6 of our energy journey. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. And how are all of you guys doing? Very good. I hope today is going to be a little bit of an easier day for us. We're not going to go in so intense or so hard. So let's start by pulling our advice from Spirit. What advice do you have for us for day 6, Spirit? Ooh, this is an interesting message. Reaching out. Much unhappiness has come into this world because of bewilderment and things left unsaid. So there is a message of reaching out, which is interesting because today we're going to make a promise to ourselves, okay, for our future self, like what we're doing, what we're working on right now. We're making a promise to our future self, and we're going to write a letter to our future self. So this is a little bit interesting, reaching out, because we're reaching out to our future, okay, and what you write in this letter to your future self, I feel is going to be very significant when you read it. Set a reminder to read it like 6 months from now, but I feel like it's going to be very significant what you write today to yourself with this particular message. Now, if you feel in your heart, in your soul, it's time to reach out and have a conversation with somebody, if this really speaks to you, maybe it's time. If the ball is in your court, okay, maybe it's time to have that conversation. But today we are going to write a letter to our future self, and everything in this letter. What do you want to promise yourself? Who do you want to be in 6 months from now? What changes do you want to have made in your life 6 months from now? What do you want to have learned? Where do you want to be? So spend a lot of time really thinking about this. And through writing this letter, you're also, remember, making promises to yourself. And a promise that I am making to myself is to continue to be very consistent, because for me personally, when it comes to YouTube specifically, the consistency has been my hardest thing, is really pushing myself when I just don't feel it. And you know this.
I do.
And like I'll make plans to go out and do stuff
And cancel.
and be like, oh, I'm not feeling it.
That's good. That's a good promise to yourself.
Yeah, I need to become more social for sure. I do. It's healthy. I'm out of my healing phase from everything that I went through. So it's time to get back out there, which I'm fighting with myself. So that's what I'm going to promise myself. One of the things I'm promising. Is there something that you can think right off the top?
I want to find my niche, like what I want to do in life. Like I'm really dedicated to that. I feel like right now, so I want to just figure out what I want to do.
Okay, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. All right. So also, you may have noticed in the description box below, as well as the top pinned comment, there is a whole list of resources that I have put together. I've used every single thing that I've listed there. It's helped me. I hope that it helps you. But the Walk in the Woods relational psychology test, I actually did that and put that up. If you haven't taken that, take that and notate your answers in your journal, because you're going to learn some things about yourself, about where you're at right now energetically. So take that, notate your answers, and we'll discuss a little bit tomorrow about what you guys have discovered about yourselves. And then also, there are 3 different Abraham Hicks links. One of them is called Here's Help. The other one is A Game of Alignment. And the third one is I Love My Body. I highly recommend listening to all 3 of those. And when you are in a funk, just depending on what type of funk, have one of those three be your go-to, or that one I suggested the other day, the most positive video advice. Have those be your go-to to distract you, to help shift your vibration when you're just in a certain space. Those, even to this day, are my go-to, especially if I'm feeling really down, lonely, on my own. I listen to that Here's Help, and it really softens my energy and helps shift me out of those negative thoughts. So definitely listen to those. And those of you that really struggle with body image, as I have, listen to the I Love My Body. It is so powerful, and it helped me reconnect and see my body in a different way. It was so, so helpful. So, if you're feeling bad about your body, about yourself, your image, listen to that. If you really want to get in the flow of manifesting and in those vibes, listen to A Game of Alignment. And if you're feeling really, really low, listen to Here's Help. Abraham, coming through Esther Hicks is there for you 24/7. Those are just my three favorite, but there's endless videos of her. And for a while, I actually just binged her. That's all I listened to for weeks and weeks and weeks during my healing process. And it was so helpful. So I recommend binging on her. I mean, it's nothing but pure positive information and vibes, and it helps so much. So there is that. And that is really all I have for today, because I feel like the last couple of days were a little bit intense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're a little bit intense. And so we're going to address tomorrow how to work through that a little bit better than just listening to different videos and things to help lift you up. We're going to do an exercise. So I didn't want to go in too deep today. So just make sure that you journal about your day. Okay. Special things, just anything. Write your letter to your future self, set an alarm to remind you 6 months from now to read it, and the promises that you want to make to yourself. Okay. And then add a story to your gratitude jar, compliment yourself, give yourself love, okay? And, pat yourself on the back. It's day 6. If you are still here and you're still trying to do this, you're making progress. I mean, it's only 6 days, but believe me, if you're still committed, that's a big deal. Pat yourself on the back for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a big deal. So that is all I have for today. I hope that all of you are doing amazing, and I look forward to connecting with all of you guys tomorrow. Do you have anything you want to add?
No, just I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'm excited to see you all tomorrow.
All right, so we'll end it there. I'm sending all of you guys lots of love and light. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.